Hi, everyone. I'll continue our webinar. And before I'll share my screen, let's quickly check if there are any programmers among our audience. Do you have any programming experience? Please rate it from 1 to 10, where 1, I only saw some pieces of code, and 10, I do programming all the time, 24/7, including nights, dates, and weekends. You can type your answers in the comments here in the chat box. Thank you. Let's wait a few seconds. It's nice to see that a lot of you has a programming experience. Yeah. Nice. So let's start. Mike, could you please stop sharing?
Yeah, I just like to meet that one of the people actually marked 11.
Yeah, 11.
That's an outstanding mark, I have to say. So it looks like at least somebody is coding 24/7.
Yeah.
And we probably have half of the audience, approximately. I cannot provide it an exact number, but it looks like at least half of the audience are software developers. That's very nice. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll share my desktop. Okay, so what we will do in next 5 or 7 minutes, I will create a script on a JavaScript using Node.js platform. It will run 3 API requests that Mike has already mentioned, and the results of this request we will show on a browser page. So the first thing that I need as a programmer is the right credentials to get an access token. So typically the administrator of the system will provide me with these credentials. I have my where he or she can find these credentials. On the users page, on a web self-care tab, there is an API token. So let's copy it, we will need it. And let's go to the documentation page. Here it is, our new documentation that Mike has already mentioned. And I will try to find the proper method that we will use to log in. In a search, I will search something like login, yeah. And there is a method, login. Let's check it. So this method as input parameters can use a login and a token, and the output will be access token and session ID. And what's more, I can run this method from this web page. Let's try it. I know my name, it's my nickname and the token, and let's try it. Okay, I get an access token. Why I need it? I will use it for each next request that I will do. I will fill in the authentication section. I will put in this API token, access token here. Okay, so now I will be able to make an API request and to get some answers. Let's go to my script and do the same. I'll open in my editor. I have already pre-created some code not to type it during the demo. So what we need here, we need a method name and to fill in parameters. Let's fill in the parameters right now. It's the same parameters that we have used from the demo page. Oh, sorry, I need the token. This token, this one. Okay, and the method name. It was, okay, let's get it. I'm copying the name of the method and just put it in my script. Okay, and what's next? The next thing that I want to find is this is an information about the customer. I will search for it in the customer section, customer management, yeah. Let's try get customer info method. I have already pre-created a customer in the system called EBC company. It has some accounts and some invoices in the system. And what I know, it's the name of this customers, ABC company. So we need the method where I can provide the name and what I want to get. I want to get the balance, billing status, and the credit limit. All the information are here, so this is the method that we can try. Example, we can fill the name, ABC company, ABC company, and try it. Okay, so in response, we can check the response. I'll get all the information that I need. It's a billing status, is the balance, and all other things. Balance here. And what's more, I can get from here customer ID. It's typical entity that we marked every entity in our system with this unique ID that can be used for other requests. So we have a customer ID here that will be used for next requests. Let's copy this method and add it to our script. So I'm adding the name of the method here. Okay. And type our parameter is in ABC company. Okay. The next method that we will try to find, it's we want to get the information about invoices for this particular customer. Let's type invoices. Okay, get customer invoices. Let's check this one. So from input parameters that we need to type here is a customer. We know it from previous call, and it looks like we will need from date. Okay, and the output will be the next, the list of invoices and some invoice summary. Okay, let's try it. Let's try to enter the customer ID from previous method. And let's remove all unnecessary parameters from us. Okay. So this in response, we see the list of all invoices that this customer has. Okay, and let's add it to our code. Let's type it here. Customer ID we are getting from a previous method, yeah, and all we need is the from field. Let's type this number. Okay, now I can run my script. It will output the customer ID just to see it. And let's check. Okay, so in a few minutes, we have built a page that actually shows us the next information. The name of the customer, its balance, its credit and credit limit and billing status, and a table with some information about invoices. The section that output this information, I have pre-created it. And here you can see that I'm writing the information about customer name, balance, credit limit, and billing status, and in a table format, the information about 2 last invoices. So it was quite simple and easy. We called 3 API requests and get all the necessary information. I'm stopping sharing.